Oh, it is morning.
Hello, Claudia.
Morgovenin, and good morning. Is it not beautiful? The sun seems particularly warm this morning.
Good morning, sun. Claudia.
Hmm. I know someone who is named after such a thing. Named after the star. It was a family name once, long ago. Shall we enjoy some tea together?
Let's, Claudia.
Good. How about yourself? What has happened for Lethal?
I may have invited Miranda to come to our abode tonight to share some wine. You need not be present, but
That is a kindness.
felt necessary at the time.
Good morning, Rin.
Good morning.
You think he's looking for the bower?
It does not appear so.
Oh, I got all hopeful. We would have some work to do. Oh well.
Oh, I must still collect orders from you, mustn't I?
Yes. Two orders of arrows, bone tipped. 30 copper each. I of course would not forget, and I am sure you did not either. I just assumed you were waiting for the right time to pick them up.
The right time for them to be presented, Azaria.
Yes. We would not wish to acquire them when we are not in the mood for arrows. It would be unseemly. So, do you think we will find drinks this morning, or will it require us to wait for a fight?
Mariana, is the group still locked down?
It appears there is some activity.
Oh, this fancy one.
No, it is not. However, you will sense if you're going in there that there is a different feeling about it as you pass your fog.
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
A new night visiting.
Headed to the church, I should imagine. Some official business, more likely.
Along with Rin. I wonder what all that is about. Whatever it is, though, it does not involve tea, and I am craving tea. It can wait.
Ladies,
Oh, look.
as always, the fight pits are open today.
Wonderful.
We'll be having quite a few bouts today, and the bets are, as always, flowing.
Delightful. Thank you for informing us.
As I do every morning, thank you very much for giving me your time.
You're much better at this than I am.
You look like you are distressed.
I was just running around yelling at people. Oh, the fight to start.
I feel like it gets harder every day, Azaria.
Well, let me hope. Oi, fights are starting.
Azaria. Tea, perhaps?
They would be most welcome. but denied.
Ah,
Very well. To the fights it is, then, for me, at least. It'll give me something to do. Yeah, they are. This is a real RP. They're very serious about things. Thank you. So shall we
She'll
go.
follow in the hope of some future tea.
Some tea shall find its way out of the fight pits. Look at how absent it is here. If you want to be really frightened, you'll hear Lethel and I. We're actually speaking Elvish to each other. So you'll see her, you'll hear me say things like,
Find a way to purchase more. I only have enough left for one more beverage.
"Oh, well look, I have found you a purveyor of Gradian tea."
Ah, Jack.
Yes?
Lethel and I speak Elvish to each other. So you'll hear us say like, "Ethoriel Ianethnin,"
Deadly voices calling for me.
or "Istaninifkin." Oh, how rude. He just ran off like that. How
Expected of a human.
human of him. Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
Maybe there's some fight he's going to, headed towards.
You tried, and that's really what matters. Thank you anyway.
Bullfire.
And see you later today.
Bullfire. Are you headed out on the road today?
No, I just actually came in today.
Oh, wonderful. Did you happen to acquire any tea?
Simple greeting, guys.
I actually did not have any. I wish they did.
I'm fixing something real quick.
I had a couple of my friends told me that there was some orcs that pretty much just barged into
And that
their,
looks like OSL, yep.
holy roll.
Oh. Orcs
He's
are
gonna
fairly
wait for
rough.
me, so hopefully that'll be. Yeah,
Well, do be careful on the road, Bullfire.
It's most dangerous that they travel this far. They should not be in these lands.
Oh, that's true.
However, per our discussion yesterday, I have a thing for you. Do not open this. It is for the border only. Should you have no need of it, please do dispose of it in fire.
You'll see that she looks like she's a headache.
I can't hear this.
It is written in Elvish, so there is no worry about unworthy hands learning much of it, but I would prefer if you kept it
If you want
closed
to
and
see
for
it,
yourself.
I would first have to speak to you.
I'll make sure to
I
keep
don't know.
it
You were
locked up.
moving. You looked like you
Thank
were
you
talking.
then. May you have a good day.
You as well. And thank you.
Well, let us see our fights now. Captain,
Well, apparently you have stuff to do.
come now. We can do smiles. Just like they taught me in the capital. Oh, look at that. It is a good effort. One must smile when they are in the lands of guests. We do not wish to frighten them off with our mysterious, ethereal ways. Hear the human word for ethereal as opposed to me, ethereal. It always gave humans so much trouble back when they would use that word often. Get it confused with my name.
Ugh, you find humans use that word very often.
No, not these. These seem to have forgotten even the meaning of it, or what stars are. And why my house was named what it was. Here, you want to watch some fights, Aya?
The fighting for this one has just ended. Let me tend to the ones wounded, and I will get back. Is yours your wins for that?
Did you bet on that one?
I did. Would you like to take part in our fight against Kalskega here?
I'll let the others go first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, why did the tea? What I was doing was, I had moved my belt, which holds my sensor for my hips on it. And so whenever I do that, I have to recalibrate.
I bet on, you know, good old.
Yeah,
Well, I think
got you.
I'll
try to bet on the
I got you.
You can do it again if you need
got
somebody.
There you go. Now, here, so you're out. Yeah, go on in there. Get in there. Yeah.
Oh, this will be interesting.
So much of an easy prize.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Come on.
What are you going to test?
Lots of large men in there.
We'll all know how this ends.
So these two are doing a fight.
He seems a little too kind.
Good morning, Ithoriel.
Get morning, Kate.
Magavan Kate?
Right. There was the, I did... Still haven't managed to collect yet.
Yes?
Alright, when would be an appropriate time to swing by and get that taken care of?
At your pleasure, Kate.
Alright then. We'll see how the rest of the fights
with
go.
me. I don't carry that much with me.
Of course. How's about I'll find you around noon? Does that work?
That sounds fine.
Fantastic. I'll see you then.
Thoria's gonna tease her.
Oh boy, it's
Navarre.
interesting to watch. Navarre, the film.
At your pleasure.
Yes, sir.
You fighting?
How are you? I would love to, but I think they are too afraid I'm going to kill someone again, so...
Here, watch this.
No, I'm joking, you haven't done all you haven't seen all of my
big man.
fights!
Not all of them. This is the first day in like... Out of 22 days, there's only the second one I've actually
Yeah.
managed to make.
I learned such politeness. It was only because of you, Thorio.
Oh,
Either of you care to bet?
I don't know either.
no thank you.
No.
As about
On a small
20
one.
copper on the shirtless one.
Okay, sure. How much?
Should we invite him over for wine as well?
10 limit? Okay, used to be 12. Okay,
That's how long it's been since I was here. It used to be 20.
It was
Here's the expression she's making at her.
It's never
been 20, lad.
Just goes to show
your
how long it's
memory
been.
faults you.
Completely forgot. It does. Got bashed in the
Five
head
on the
enough.
spot,
I did
anyone.
suffer a concussion.
Place your best already.
Literally.
We have, yes, thank you.
Right, very good, very good.
Don't dance around too much.
Realize I was not the one who invited him for
I was
tea.
off of my feet all night.
Mere days ago, to sit at our table.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Very well, you got the whole afternoon.
Look at him though, he's so excited.
Being on your feet.
Oh yeah, you're Cade, right? Pleasure to meet you. I'm James. You want to fight tomorrow?
Hey, you see if I manage to actually make it here in the morning.
We can always hold off.
Wine is
We can
business.
hold off a little bit for you.
Oh,
Isn't that right?
speaking of
He'd be a
business,
good fighter. Look at him. He's got the bit of a
Pleasure.
fighter, don't he?
I think from my experience, you want to fight again.
I'll consider it.
I'd say if I make it here tomorrow, I suppose.
All right. If I may ask, why me of all people?
so there's a 4-second, a 2 to 4 second delay in every movement. So these players have to adjust.
You know, and you bring in the crowds.
Ah. Hello, HD.
Nice face you won't try to miss it.
Also Spattern, hello.
Oh, I managed to show up here in time.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry about all the hosing going on. Ithorio has a Welsh accent. Elusive here.
Ithoriel?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Come on, fight back!
I can't help but notice. Christos and none of the other bar staff appear to be here.
I mean,
Or at the bar.
Or perhaps they are at the bar. They just slept in.
Somehow, I doubt that. I suspect it is something else. Something related to our friends in Orange.
Damn, I should have gone with the other guy.
Watch next time how Quinn and Christos react to them when they pass by.
Oh dear. What? Come on! Put your back in it! Come on, twist! Twist! Twist into it! Oh, he's a lot tougher than I thought.
So I'm doing a Welsh accent. Elusive here, who plays Lethal, actually has an Irish accent. And that's just her actual
I
accent.
suppose if the bar was to be closed, more people would turn up to the fighting pits, would they not?
How about that? What a mystery we have uncovered.
You make a wonderful
I was wondering why I found you two over here, instead of normal morning frequenting at the tavern.
Is that...
It works.
So it seems. Good. Let us go be... What's the word for it?
Right.
Troublemakers? I'm gonna go stand in front of the bar and wait until it is open.
I wish to be prepared. He cast me for a copper.
Just to be difficult now. What
Well,
happened
I
to
shall not wait for the bar to be open. Simply just enjoy my time there.
Look at that. Who's up there?
Red hair, perhaps Quinn?
Well, what are we to make of that? I think Quinn would be wearing a shirt. That is no lady.
I don't recognize them.
They definitely have noticed us.
If you wish, I could show you how you can watch it from the wall, sir.
By all means.
He said, sir. Captain, I have a question for you before you run off.
Yes.
Who is the fine young gentleman we see bathing in sunlight in the tower?
It's a good point. Peasantry meant to be on the walls.
Thank you. Thank you for informing me. I will go look into that.
Good. Good luck, sir.
Diana, can you go check that out?
Of course. So. Let us see. Right here. Lethal.
Truly you are being a troublemaker today.
I told you. This is what happens when you don't let me get my tea. Civilization will end. Hello, Hoyd. Not that I'm aware of. Is there a problem?
Okay, I just... Oh, no, I thought I heard something about tea and being upset.
Oh, well, we are unable to get into the tavern, and elves denied tea.
What is that?
We feel it is a conspiracy to make more people go watch the fights.
That does sound like a conspiracy. I'll have to write that down. The conspiracy of the closed tavern. Why is it closed, I wonder? Because they want more people to go to the
Very
fight,
creative
to
name.
waste their copper. What?
Nothing.
Alright.
Oh yes, troublemaking indeed.
Creative name.
Anyways. Oh, thank you. I am quite the creative type. Anyways, I'll leave you to be if there is no problem. Well, not that I would really be able to help anyways, but I'll let you know if I see the tavern open. Good day.
Could you grace us with your name, Ken?
Oh, Ilana Featherbrook.
Featherbrook. Named by a human?
Well, I mean, yes, but you see, I was from Eshmouth the Lost, I think, but the problem is, I don't remember. I just remember ending up in a tavern in Grodia. I don't know if I got so drunk that I forgot everything, but what I remember is that I was in Grodia and drunk in a tavern, and that's how I met Hangnail. And he was the one who gave me my name. Thankfully, it was a better name than his.
Hangnail. How long ago was this?
Yes. About 5 years ago.
Oh, I see. 5 years ago.
Why? Do you think you might know why I lost my memory? I just figured it was because I drank too much.
Nay, I do not think that. I was just curious. Hangnail is a very interesting name.
Yes, he's, well, he's an interesting person. Don't ask him how he got the name. He's off doing, I don't know, reconnaissance, I think. He's a lot shorter than I, so he fits into tinier places so he can listen into things.
Our friend came down.
Anyways.
There's one who is very curious. I think you would be most interested in knowing. The one without a shirt there.
Oh?
They were up on the wall earlier.
That one?
Yes.
They were up on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Why's that?
I don't know. They were up in one of these towers.
Oh.
The guards went out and removed them.
Curious.
Indeed.
Really?
Lilin Feather should...
Sounds like a story.
It does indeed.
Well, can't wait to write it down. Anyways, good day to you, both of you.
Good day. Is it rude I did not give her my name?
Not be wearing a shirt.
It was more just to distract her so she'd stop talking.
No, real.
Fair point.
What about a shirt?
He was speaking...
And what would you know about shirts?
Have you ever worn a shirt in your life? I have never seen you wearing one.
Well, it's not winter yet.
Wow. Hoy, thank you for the gift.
Not winter yet.
And welcome.
It is already
Aye.
starting to get a little bit chilly. An inviting change to the harshness of the sun.
This is Authorial losing. Authorial doesn't like that character, so she doesn't like hanging about it.
Well, it's nice regardless if you look at it. Jeez, it's well made. Of course it was made for me. Oh, alright. I mean, your mother and you could share the same build, I wouldn't know. My mom and I had look exactly the same, even the beard.
Mr. Baylor,
That's fat.
you need me.
Sorry, I need to speak with you. Information.
Morning.
Good morning. Wow, Splatoon. Thank you for being gifted a subscription. By the way, I think it's pretty much, Hoyd, it's pretty much solo by your efforts that I have gotten a payout from Twitch this quarter, or this month, I don't actually remember which. But whatever it was, I got sufficiently paid. So thank you. You will pay for... I don't actually know what I would do with it at this point, but I appreciate it. Authoriel is waiting for Lethel. She doesn't want to enter without her friend. It would be rude. So she's going to wait a little bit. Hopefully my hands are sitting in the right spot. Okay, good. I've been practicing putting them at a spot so that they will look proper, more ladylike, and so that my arms don't clip. So that's what I'm checking right now, making sure my arms don't clip inside of my body. Well, we should find her. Now, normally an actual elf would just sit there and wait all day for her friend, but you are all here, and so I might as well entertain you. So. Yes. Magovanen.
Wouldn't happen to have 10 more arrows. Sale?
I would need time to prepare them, assuming you were happy with bone tips. If you want iron tips, I do have those. Those will cost a silver.
I have a silver, and I need them right now.
Very well, come with me. One matter to attend to before we go. Lethel, the tavern is now open.
Yeah.
I will return there shortly. I have a delivery to arrange.
When you have time, I have information.
Is that Kilios?
In case you wish to hear it.
Iron-tipped arrows.
Might you do me a small
now.
favor, Authoriel?
Of course.
It's business right now.
I have
Come back.
leather bracers to be collected from
Pretty well.
Achilles' workshop.
Alright, they're waiting.
When you're there,
They will be acquired.
could you fetch them for me?
Of course.
It is most gracious of you.
I come with you, Achilles. Follow me, then, to the bowery.
Alright.
Let us go. And then tea shall be had.
You haven't heard anything from...
What is that, Achilles?
You haven't had anything come out of the war quarter, have you? The sickness?
I know nothing of any sickness. It is always good for things to be better there.
Aye. Mainly so for now, but that's another matter entirely.
There is something that weighs upon you. I can hear it in your voice. But it is a matter you do not wish to discuss.
Not really. All you
Yes.
know is, well, you should need to know, don't go there. You don't have to.
Yeah. Luckily, I never have to go there, so that is quite arrangeable.
Good. And beware of anyone who does come.
Well, I suspect most of the people we will run into have been there because of the fights.
I don't realize. It doesn't matter. Nothing.
Very well, let us head in. So, I'm going to assume you want bodkins. Armor piercing.
Aye. Aye. can appreciate your arrow.
10 arrows. These are balanced for the guard bows, so they are balanced at 60. A 60-pound draw.
Aye.
500 grain tips,
Aye,
bodkins. Right? They will fly right.
The silver's right here.
Thank you. So, let us go acquire her pieces.
Aye.
He's in a serious hurry. After you. So, one of the things I do with the elves is if you are going to another elf's business or home, they lead. Elder elves are always let in first. So the older elves, you open for them and let them go in. Followed by the business owner, and then each of the others in the party, based on their age. That's how I do that kind of thing. So if you watch, I will tend to do that with myself and the other elves. And I've been teaching them to do it as well. He is rude, though, and goes in ahead of me.
Made in the style of our house. That comes with it. Suggesting I've been there. I know how they like.
Style of her
Has
house?
a name on the... Alright. A little bit more elven flair, specific bit. Nobody will notice except her. It'll just look like elf to everybody else. Names on the side in elvish. And little adjustable little trick of mine. In case they get tight.
Oh, what a craftsman you are, Manculos.
I not like to give women. I don't make subpar. I make excellent.
Of course.
That's why they pay me.
We are, after all, not humans. Thank you. Shall we go have some tea then? No, you're really
I
not.
have 2 tens of fares, fortunately.
Especially turning down tea. Understood.
Maybe another time.
And he left again. Good day, Aquilos.
A ver.
Naver.
Sure, what's up?
I don't know, you'll have to ask Kristen.
Quinn, can you get, the tea?
Yes?
While I get this, whole frame thing going.
Tea? Wait, I've never made tea. Do we have tea?
Of course.
Do we leave?
You do, but we take hot water.
All we need is hot water.
2
That's
cups.
all they need.
Mm.
Hot water.
Oh, okay. I was like, we never made tea in my life.
Yes, just pour the water into a pan and then boil it. But
Okay, got it.
Right.
So how much tea do you have left?
we have a couple of leaves still left. Guardian leaves. But Rin, if you could help me out.
Yeah, sure.
Fashioned after your house, so he tells me. Your name written on the side?
That was not asked for.
Mm. And something else he will detail with you when he sees you next.
Achilles.
He said something for tight spots.
Give me a quick moment.
Also.
Yeah.
Sorry. What do you think behind you?
I'm with you. Alright, where are we taking this to?
Alright, thank you.
Come by a place, I assume?
Over to your SS place.
Did not see it.
Sure.
I'll hold the door for you.
If you want to come along, you're more than welcome to, but
I'm just following.
No problem.
Is it just the easel? Is there a picture upon it?
A painting of Loretta Hartford.
Oh, the poor canvas. We weep for how it has been treated.
Alright, I assume this is the correct methodology. That you just needed hot water. Again,
That is
baffling
correct.
concept, but
It is appreciated.
there we go.
We just brew our tea in it, that is all. Nothing unexpected or surprising.
Oh, I was just shocked to hear because I can't say I've seen. I haven't seen tea since I left Gradia. Not in these parts, anyways.
True, it is quite sad. We do, luckily, have found ourselves a provider of true Gradian tea. Although we are not having that today.
Really?
We are having Gradian tea today.
Gradian tea.
They are some local herbs acquired by one of our friends.
Well, alright then. And again, apologies, like Christo says. We don't mean not to have the tavern open. Things have just been a little hectic, which is why we've sought out help now, so... It shouldn't just depend on the two of us. Things have been a little bit weird since not having a third hand around. But we seem to have corrected it, so...
Whatever
we shouldn't run
happened
into
to
any
the
more
other
issues.
one? I haven't seen them in some time. Here's your 10 copper for my...
Thank you.
10 copper.
He's just not with us anymore. He's passed on.
Ah, I see. Well, good day then, Miss Quinn.
Likewise. Enjoy your tea.
Shall we? It's always so busy in human cities. There's only so long I can stand it before I get too tired. Before it begins
Anyone near the port quarter, anyone within the city close to the port quarter, will hear the echoes of wood, like doors being kicked in, some shouts and yells, and even the drawing of blades.
It is like a jug of water. And every day it fills up.
There is only ever so much water my jug can hold. And at some point it begins to overflow, and I cannot stay any longer. It seems that it has been the larger the city, the less time I can spend there, the quicker the jug fills. There are places that I have managed to stay for a generation, as the humans would see it. Those times were joyful, if such a thing could be said.
I can't imagine it without it. Joyful times with humans.
Joyful for me, not so much for the humans. It is different to teach a child how to rotate their crops when they are young and willing to listen, and then come back a few cycles later and see that they have taught their children and those children's children, and now what was a tiny villa has become a thriving town. And then to return a century later and discover that it has become a fort, and it is named for that child who you taught so long ago. Of course, none of them remember who you are. The human memory is a fickle thing. lost between their generations, which explains why they build with wood instead of metal. There's some sips for you, Hoyd. Hello, legend. She's talking about Cadwell Keep, by the way.
It's almost optimistic, but
What is?
oh. You see a growth. I see swelling. The smallest cut on your finger can turn red and swell and turn gangrenous until the whole hand must be taken.
Oh, yes.
Or the entire body will die.
That place is no longer friendly to me. They mislike elves. There's been some matter of border dispute between them and Eshmethalos Faris. We are no longer welcome there. In that land that a casual visit by me so long ago made fertile for them. It is the nature of being human. It is neither something to lament or to be surprised by. They will never change.
At least on that we can agree about it.
It is, I think, one of the differences between our kind. I somehow cannot stop when I spend too much time among them. If they ask me a question, I often find myself answering, despite knowing what little good it will do and perhaps what harm it will cause. Harm for us to better them. Sometimes to return to them things they have lost due to their wars and fighting and destroying the knowledge of those they despise. How many keeps do you think I have walked through that contains the knowledge of people who I knew, who are now forgotten in this land because they lost a border dispute or a fight between farmers?
Just a little bit more. I was hoping to score from
Well, that didn't last very long, did it? I guess someone looked at it. Saw the subject
Oh,
and
I
said,
believe they were fitting a frame.
"Oh."
I tend to walk around a little bit and just.
Do you imagine, Athorio, that it could have ever been different?
Show me the leg.
A little bit of respite.
That there's some fork along some road not taken.
Sleep alright.
Yeah.
Where the humans didn't come to be everything in that
And there's
land.
a giant crack down the. Sleeping on a table is better than sleeping on a wooden chest.
It would require us to not be elves. But yes, I often wonder what would have been had different choices been made in the past.
Next time I'm gonna have to peel it
You're
off.
more than welcome to bring one.
Try
I just
not
don't know where you're gonna get one.
these
Yeah.
Maybe Zach has
Right.
some
I
saddle
don't
weight
have
or
to
something.
not swing
That sounds like regret, Audio.
How much
I am nothing but regret,
Coming in the
Nathal.
welcome to sleep on our tables like all the other castaways because it's better than sleeping on
Damn it.
a chest
You
in
basically
an
got
empty
all
house
the money
in
I
a
just won in
poor
the
district.
arena.
What? What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I mean,
other
but
there's
here
been
looking
and
at
seen
Spain,
recently.
Good night, Aya. By the way, Authorial's talking about her family's death.
My good mister.
Yeah, for sure.
Either way, he's out of town for now, so
Can you believe that he declined tea this morning?
I can, Audio. He is one who's been among humans for far too long.
Indeed. To deny tea in the morning.
You know the rule about the bar.
What could possibly prevent one? Even in war, we would have tea in the morning.
On the bar is me and Gwen.
No, the rule is if any man decides to go behind my bar on it, they've got to be shut.
Indeed.
Ah, that I can do.
Tea in the rain. Tea in the sun.
Oh, I'm assuming you're telling me this is not a man, then.
Tea
Tea.
under the shadow of death.
Tea in the
It's
shadow.
different. You're management.
You management. Oh.
How did you all a bunch
You
of
wonder
dingo?
if one of the reasons the drow hate us so is that
Have it. But you know
we
what?
took tea from them.
Keep it a surprise. I want to see it when you unveil it for the competition.
Sure.
The story I'm
That's
not
probably a
familiar
better
with. Audio.
solution.
We took tea from them.
Hopefully those brushes work out for you, though.
You cannot grow leafy things in the in the
It
darkness.
is just a job. All right, huh?
Sorry.
Just a question, Christos. Have you seen?
Just a
Kate?
what?
Just a question. Have you seen? Oh,
Kate?
right.
This morning.
25
that's it.
copper, right?
Right.
Let me tell you, Audio, about drow and tea.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So what are you doing today then? Besides,
Well,
you know.
You
Good
share
night, Dark.
tea with a drow,
Well, thank you, Aya, for coming.
and you deserve every poison
All right.
they would most assuredly give you.
Just got punched in the head. Still.
Yeah.
What? By who?
I make a point of not eating around animals, so not a worry for me for some time.
I mean, well, I won't deny the company. You get behind the bar.
Guards were saying to stay out of
Oh, look, our friend has returned.
She was trying to like
Christos,
sneak away, and so told
Quinn,
her
can I speak
to
to
say, leave me
one
alone.
of you for a moment?
Yeah.
It's not too
I
busy.
see.
No, it's
Do you
good.
mind if I just
Do you need some food?
Yeah, go ahead.
That human moves so fast. Audio. He cannot even slow down to collect silver from
Get
you.
used to it.
I can explain.
All right, Christos.
It is their nature. They are unstoppable.
Oh, you are actually joking.
And this is how they forget
When not for me in position.
everything that they need to know.
Might as well.
Well,
They are obsessed with the now, with today,
so
this hour.
way to get this food ready. My goodness, there's so much on here.
I'll talk to you later.
Your hand closed to
Tell me later.
like try.
I'll see you then.
Okay, over there.
You see me now.
Everything's close to it. Yes. So that's how you get do.
What difference will there be between now and then? Nothing that the world will remember.
15 copper.
15 copper, yeah.
The battle will not be won if you are here versus there. And yet, no matter how many times you show them this, show them the truth of it,
15 copper.
time passes, and should you manage to teach one to be proper, that will be lost.
No idea. Maybe it was the magistrate once they went back.
Like them.
Maybe you might some coin around.
I meant earlier. Maybe you just haven't noticed it.
Anything I can help you? Oh, shit. Well, there is one thing. Have you seen Vakir?
I have never been close to one.
I haven't seen him for several days already. And
Yes.
when I did wake up from being sick, he is nowhere to be found. No note, no sign, no nothing. So, assuming he's out.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've truly been close to anyone
If I see him, it's gonna be a miracle because
for some time.
I don't know where he is.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Hopefully they're all right.
Hopefully.
You'll find it, Audio. That.
Just tired.
Not being close to kin
We want you to take a rest back.
truly is a boon in disguise.
Well, actually, I think
I need
I have no kin.
Did you
Nathal.
So, ale, mead, ale mead.
There is no house that bears my name.
Water is 10. All the food over there, singled out. So meat.
I have what you want.
Cheese, 10 each.
Would you like it?
8 each. 8. So 8 all
Would you
over there.
truly like it?
A cup of wine is 20.
20.
Yes.
It's too late for that gift, Azario.
It is no gift.
I was wondering if we could get some hot water.
Hot water.
Or at least not for me. It was not a choice I got to make. It was taken from me.
Christos, go sit down.
From all of us. Just as this land was taken from us.
I just need some water on my hand, that's all. It's been too much of a fucking day. You already have it.
Is there anything I can get y'all?
Painting we saw.
Hot water. Oh dear. The one can I get you anything else?
Towel right here.
This spray picks pressure in this state. Oh god.
Rin, plug it up.
He's called the Harley Davidson.
Nope.
Azario, what manner of drama is happening behind me?
Oh, it seems that they were tapping one of the barrels and they tapped it a little too hard.
Where's the original did the spigot come right out?
I have no idea. Somebody better go look at it. I just got my thumb in there and that's it.
Well, I'll take a look at it, but from
Your
like
thumb is
30.
fat enough to fill that hole pretty well.
You can cut off your thumb.
Rin has managed to stuff his thumb inside of the bunghole.
Oh, I get it.
That is the actual term for that. It is a bunghole. Actually, you know what I should do? I should go make sure he knows this. Allow me. Since he seems to have... Oh, don't worry, I will be back. Rin?
Christoph, please. On a bit. We're coming up with a solution.
Rin, where is your thumb?
Sure.
At the moment?
I'm a little bit preoccupied, sorry. My thumb leaves this spigot, then it goes all over the place.
It's in the spigot and not inside of the hole.
At a 13, your thumb holds back the relentless pressure for now.
Rin, are you familiar with what that hole is called there, on the top of that barrel?
I have no fucking idea.
Allow me to inform you. You have stuffed your ample thumb inside of a bunghole.
Alright, try to replace it.
Hold
with
it
this
well.
one. Aldo made a thing that should fill it in.
Give me.
I'm gonna step back before this explodes. That is correct. He has stuck his thumb inside of a bunghole.
Are you busy this afternoon?
No, I will not.
Well, then I will uphold my end. You own your part of the shop down here, yes? Midday? Meet you there?
There you go.
Midday.
Oh, wait.
Look for you. It's fine. Calm down.
And next time you can make some colon.
In the end, I only ended up with 20 copper anyway.
If I had the spare copper, their deal would almost be worth it. But I do not at this time.
Stas hit my leg bad. I had to get new straps and everything, so it cost me 80.
You won, but you didn't really win.
He won his pride, no?
That is the nature of the discussion that I will be having.
Oh.
Did you really get fried after that, Aldo? Did you really get fried after
That is good, then.
Oh. Well, it was nice to finally win for once instead of just losing over and over again and end up on the floor. So I guess there's some bit of it.
So you'd like to come back then, right? So
Yes, it is a bunghole. That is actually what it's called.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can go in there for a bit.
I had to make sure Rin knew what he was doing. You have to appreciate the work of a craftsman.
Returning champion after quite some time away. If I were to go back in there, I'd fall over immediately.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna sit here.
He's an elf. He should learn.
You find your idle amusement somewhere.
It's probably not the good idea.
That's why I've lived so long. I find amusements for myself to keep me inspired.
if you have a moment, I'd like to speak with you about your request.
Don't look at me like that.
It's been a while.
Loretta, why are you staring? It's rude.
Tavern ownership. Is this your new line of work?
I'm done here.
Yes, I'm
I'm
in
done
Savannah.
here, so we can work now if you want.
How's that treating you?
All right then.
It's actually treating me pretty well.
We're doing the elvish stare thing at each other.
He's treating me fairly and
But I can win this. No one can defeat me at elvish stare.
I do people once in a while do that competition, yes. At least the best I can do.
Make sure she's smiling.
I was thinking of submitting these you know, on account of Georgios.
Yeah, they got a little
Some
sour.
of that business might recommend. I'm sure.
Yes.
Alright.
I did hear that the judge was another person now.
You know, with the
But I
sticking
understand
yourself
that.
up a bum hole and now
Trust
having
me,
to warm your nose.
I'm trying my best to
Yes.
try to
I'm
balance
sorry about
Greco
that.
with what I'm doing, so.
It's okay.
Oh, did he
Alright, I won't be, I suppose.
Yes.
Do you have a
I'm
name?
sorry.
Submitting with his father's
Scoot over here,
His
Tony
father's
Walkie.
tools,
Do you have a
his
name?
father's
For
inks and dyes and
My
everything.
name's Alana.
Well,
Alana Featherbrook.
his father's
You call me Ellie.
extensive
I'm sorry, sir.
inventory of paint.
I know what she is. She's sorry for my family.
yes, absolutely.
But I want her to say it.
I'm sure you have quite the
Common tongue is inadequate.
so. Yeah.
Not too much. Mostly doing things from scratch, actually.
Well, I've never worked with a tavern before, but I
Mhm.
can many, and I can tell
Most
you
bungholes are
that
pretty
I feel
tasty.
inside me, Authorial.
not doing too terrible.
Your
Let me
sorrows.
get to this one first. Do you need anything?
I like a drink. Very clean. What brings you
A
to
drink.
Yes.
Water, ale, mead.
A drink.
And thus I am sorrowful.
We don't actually go on adventures because
I will
they're quite
get a drink
dangerous,
very quickly
but,
as well.
we
Some
live
meat.
vicariously
After I've had my drink, we
so we
can
go on
discuss
adventures,
more.
fine adventures, who can tell us stories of their adventures.
We live
And then we write them down.
for the cycles. Those of days,
So I'm really a writer.
of seasons, of eras.
Be very careful with that one. It's just close. I don't want it to burst again.
I'm still overjoyed to be aware that
That is how I proceed.
Yes, I'll be very careful from now on.
I'm a writer who goes on adventures to find good stories.
Yeah, you too.
But I don't actually
Much appreciated.
I do not spend a lot of time thinking of all that has been lost. As we age, I remember a word, or perhaps I should say a phrase that was told to me long ago, in a language that is no longer common.
I'd still like to see it. Yes, I can see it in its
It was told to me by a lady named Morganen. Nowadays, we would call her Morrigan. And she said to me,
What do you need?
My name is Piero. I was
Etheria.
Mentos
Let me see if I can do this. Authorial. I have reached the point in my life where the world has stopped giving me things and has started taking them from me. Lethal? That has been most of my life now. I cannot remember a time when the world was giving me things. But I do not mind. I take what pleasures I can.
Being in a market district and doing a tavern, it's a money-making machine, if you know what I mean. Well,
I'm sure.
What's a machine?
Well, I'm sure that has all kinds of stories related to it, like having to stick around and trying to find them and everything.
I believe it, Audio.
But yes, take a seat and I need to get some things done. Then I'll be able to show
That
you.
it may be simply a matter of forgetting how to allow the world to give again.
Perhaps that is what drives humans in what they do. They can spend their lives forgetting.
Humans are driven by nothing.
I'm confused as to why.
They waddle around and waste their lives.
Well, I did grab a bag of cat train
Forget about humans.
It is not just their lives that they waste. We are caught up in their machinations. Especially now.
The sleep was tolerable.
I was wondering. Can't say I'm a fan of many people that come back.
Yes, Audio.
An acquaintance.
And so there's only one thing to do then.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Find our own
Not much.
Maybe I'll tell you one day.
satisfaction.
For now, excuse me.
Take it on, as per usual.
And so I do.
In the morning and the afternoon, I'll come back, see if
And I think mine.
see if I can help out with some cleaning.
Yours seems a bit more pointed than mine. I am blunt
I heard that.
by my time away from people.
So there you are.
What is this about the
You sure?
Oh, well, it's,
Well, you've done.
Authorial just heard she's writing a book.
Ask for anything in return, so.
I go and I find adventurers and I write down their stories.
Thank you so much.
So I've been traveling around all of Gradia and I went a little bit into S with the last. I didn't stay for too long.
I wonder, Audio, sometimes if it's not easier to just
Thank you for asking.
And I'm here
Sleep was tolerable.
wait the eons away.
Shit already happening during the morning.
Find some corner.
happen to see the state barrier, or was he?
That coroner has a name.
Fine.
went to Barrio and then to
It has a name, Audio.
And Quinn, how you doing?
it starts with an
It does indeed. And there are houses that are perched within that believe they are the top of the world because they have chosen a corner and see nothing outside of it.
I don't even know why he let me help, to be honest.
And they are waiting
You know the competition.
the centuries away
art supplies, everybody.
Oh, yes. Now I remember. The competition. If only I could make art out of stitches.
There is another place, Azariel.
Quite the conundrum. I thankfully stayed clear of the
Maybe
forest.
possible.
Didn't really want to deal with
Outside of the homeland.
It'd be weird as
the
shit.
forest orcs are attacking
That I will say more to myself. It'd be weird as all hell for me to make art out of
It seems
stitches.
they've left the forest. It's very, very strange.
I'm gonna
contest that
step out for a moment, Quinn. I need to
I had such a place as well.
for
those orcs.
A place.
And it was in someone else.
To show the dichotomy of the crown, the castle, and nature.
In someone else. Not with someone else.
You're saying there's some kind of contest? What is that?
You're not as bantery as you.
I believe the submissions are limited.
In their
It is
hair.
a painting contest for,
Typically, I'm out and
as of
about.
yet, unnamed individual, I believe alone.
Not exactly.
And the humans did what the humans do.
You know. Plus,
Can't wait to see the results.
I don't know.
And that place was burned.
So amazing. Capture our entire
Well, I mean, I know you
It is what they do, after all.
have to stay behind the bar.
really is stunning.
Yes, hundreds of years of history on one canvas.
I wonder how many of us, Bethel, live
Then I can get paid for
But
that.
at least I could do that, I suppose.
You see how much I'm not
with our
still get paid.
arrow,
Tavern owner is able to paint.
with our ears burned out of us by the humans.
I've not seen that part. Who's this Loretta?
So there's nothing left but loss and the hate of all that mortals have brought to this realm, and the death that follows.
Kind of a little bit wee short, and
Tired.
she wears a little kind of like
She does indeed. She's not going to share them with that girl.
Lady Hartwell.
They destroy everything they touch.
Why are you on a first name basis?
Thinking about that, yes. More stitching. I'm gonna see if I can buy another orange or two from Woolbuyer. See if that will help.
She introduced
Noble
herself on
pedigree.
her
Pass up the steel before I do. Can you ask
She's a
if
noble.
she's, getting rid of any of
I
the
believe
illegal?
so. She lives in that quarter.
I had no idea.
Ah, yes, that too.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I actually never thought about going to the steel for extra needles.
Now we know the truth of each
Thought
other.
that too. Yeah, thank you for saying that. 'Cause now I have that in my mind. I'll remember that if I see the steel, I'll ask
And
her.
it had all kinds of
But now I need to take a little walk.
nature around
One of
her.
those, like,
And she had the most
swords
gorgeous
lying around
golden
from the
hair in
battle.
the picture. It was amazing.
You
Honestly, I
can
don't know what
down
paint
and
he
make
used,
the
but it
fun
was beautiful.
stitching you can
Sounds wonderful. Speaking
Now
of
we know the
paintings,
truth
I
of
do
each
believe
other.
Christos has
Could
one
be
in progress
possible.
that I am to inspect.
This is her at her most princess-like.
I will return in a few.
And the Queen Athoria was meant to be.
Metal is metal, yes. Alright, I'm gonna head right on out. I'm gonna walk around.
Yes, I'm going to see if I can keep the juices within the
Shall we go acquire your arrows?
Have I got your name? I'm sure you got mine. I'm Piero.
Yes, Quinn.
Yes, Azariel.
Very well. How about you, sir?
Me? Ren.
Quinn and Rin.
Do not let it weigh upon you any more than it already does.
Azariel does not weigh upon me.
Good, then. That is good.
It is everything that I am.
Excited to see it.
That is.
Without it, I would be a feather.
Only if
Not in
Christus
his
is here,
absence.
otherwise you're gonna have to wait.
No. No,
Are you
little.
absolutely sure he's
That one
he's
is a
very excited
feather.
to show me as well, I believe.
I bet he's so excited to show
It's
you.
even in their name.
Here when he showed you.
Ah, sure. Very good. I will wait. Thank you. Have you seen it?
I have.
You are the elder.
Easy paint.
Now some proper arrows to be fired by a proper bow, wielded by a proper lady.
A proper lady.
A proper Edhelion, then? A proper elf.
A proper elf.
Actually, now that I think about it, are either of us proper elves? Or are we just elf enough to count? Because of our ears? Actually,
And the right to call myself Elf
that makes one wonder
in blood and lust.
if it is our ears that make us worthy of calling ourselves elves. How much of an elf would that make Mirandel?
You fault him, Azoriel, but
I don't fault
there's
him
more elf than many others here.
for his injuries. I fault him for his myopia.
Stupidity, yes.
Yes. He sees exactly one step in front of himself. Yeah, isn't that most curious?
Well, Empire likes to take opportunities, no matter how much.
Alright, let's see. Here we go. 20 arrows. Oh dear.
Excuse me, before you leave, it's tax day. Need your silver.
I believe that she has already made arrangements with the young lady.
I have already made arrangements.
My boss sent me to go talk to you though about taxes.
Oh, she's looking for you, but she went in the other direction.
The guards and this really tall armored man.
All right, I'll go bring it up with her then.
We will be here.
Are you staying
Let's
here?
hope it's
or
true.
are you... Right, alright, let's go. She went towards the market, come on.
Here are your arrows.
They drag them down to the
400 grain tips. Right, all of them. Fletched with right wing. Lighter for your draw. They should fly true for you, but if you fire them and discover that they have any sort of knock, let me know and I can correct them.
especially in times of war, it'd be very bad.
I'm sure they will be most excellent, Azoriel. But I doubt they will fly true. Although no fault of yours, or my bow.
Looks like the orcs are helping the Empire almost.
I sincerely doubt orcs would willingly ally themselves with Imperials.
Well,
From what I have seen, orcs are indiscriminate.
That will be 60 copper.
you're definitely benefiting off of it, regardless.
Thank you. It is most appreciated.
Of course, Azoriel.
Now we shall await our friends.
They get paid very well to be out that way. Certainly get paid better than the guys.
Shall I put on my best
Is it
smile?
noon yet, do you think?
That is what I was most curious about. I recall you telling her that it would be noon when we would be doing this.
She said noon, Azoriel.
So? Does that change?
I believe, if it is indeed tax day, perhaps they are quite busy. I'm unsure, truly unsure.
Unbusy enough to forget the time she agreed to? By her own voice.
That would be a most unwelcome tone, Azoriel, were she to be here. We should try for our best diplomacy.
I am always
today.
I am always at my best.
They don't know all the faces, probably.
I do not know how to be anything but authorial.
I'm not surprised that someone not in this league did not know who I was. Though, given the robes, you'd think I would know.
True.
Many people go walking
The best part is I could actually tell those stories because I've written them. Like, I actually know her stories. I could tell them about Cadwalkeep.
Huh?
I do
Here
work
she is.
outside of
Will you be leading this then?
Yes, Athario.
I will leave it
Although,
in your hands.
I believe we will still need to pay tax for our business.
I understand.
If one of the brothers hears that the shield gonna go missing, I would never hear the end of it. There was an incident a few years ago where a acolyte conveniently lost a training shield. I've never seen someone have their ears mocked so much.
Oh, well. I'll definitely have no intention to steal it.
Great. Good morning.
Either way.
Lesulan.
After all, they were raiding every house in the forecourt looking for these villages.
Which one?
These peasants. So, you can imagine.
Yes,
I was hoping
that
they
one and
didn't
I have a
steal
deal.
these from my house.
Today is tax day.
Yes, I can
We're looking for a payment.
I
Are you wanting to do
understand.
the additional that Clifford mentioned with you?
Right, this is something I'll pay for.
I believe I have arranged for that.
We have for your training.
With that, I should probably go to the mill.
Does not get you in and out of the gate as well.
Same time tomorrow? Then you hope?
Hopefully.
Provided I am still within the city.
Were you expecting additional?
Alright.
For just one silver?
I believe I had misunderstood the terms of the arrangement, but it can be rectified at this very moment.
Continue everything as usual.
I see. It is 1 silver for your general protection money. If you wish to move freely within the in and out of the gate, it is additional silver. If you wish for the training you have asked, it is an additional silver.
Then I shall pay the additional silver.
I see. Alright then. And you?
I do not have such a riches. I can only afford my business. So only 1 silver for me to pay for the wonderful protection of the brass skulls. I have done so much for this city.
We try. We try as much as we can. If you do actually need something, do let us know. Go collect from her. This one and I have... Oh, or I will. Hmm?
Oh yeah.
This one and I have business. Hmm? Are you free now?
It is good not to
I am
make
free now.
Fine.
make
2 silver.
people wait.
2 silver.
And the extra silver is to be paid on behalf of my friend.
I see.
Ooh.
I will let Dario know of your passage throughout the gate. Hmm?
I will be most pleased. Thank you.
I will be too. Oh, Dario. You two.
Hi.
Go back to
Yeah.
the tavern. Two of you need to stand guard there, And watch so.
Sure.
Man.
Alright.
I shall go later on, stand in front of Dario and express my appreciation for all of the hard work he does.
I would love to see that today. Truly.
Athario?
Oh.
Navear.
Navear, Lethel. Yes. Good day.
Are you perchance interested in scented soap?
Fuck those guards.
Alright then.
Oh, Hoyd. I will definitely tell you one at some point. For now, though, I have to go because my throat is starting to hurt. Let's go. Let's see. I gained a silver and lost a silver. That sucks. I gained 60 copper. Oh, I have to go eat too. Excuse me. We'll go charge for eating since I can't stay too much longer. But we'll definitely go eat. All right. Let's go take a quick look at what our beloved Brunswick is doing. It looks like Landfair is not streaming. Ooh, is that Clifford? Damn. I wish I could go out and bother with him. I do have something to do. What did she have to do in character? Oh, she needs to see Arn, of course. Arn's not going to be around until late tonight. All right. Oh, thank you, Hoyd. I have at least 2.5 hours of meetings tomorrow, which is the only reason why. Oh, look, Sizzle is actually streaming. Why don't I hear anything? Oh. She's quiet. Okay. At some point, we'll have to raid Sizzle. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go love on Mr. Brunswick. I can actually do this from my raid panel. So, I hope all of you forgive me. Thursday will be another short night. It'll be about an hour and a half. But after that, I should have enough time to recover my throat. And then we will be back to normal. It's just because I got scheduled 3 meetings